we're being asked the total cost that will be transferred into finished goods for units started and completed. So all we're looking at is the started and completed when we do our calculation, our ultimate answer. Camelita Inc. has the following information available. Costs from the beginning inventory, costs for the current period. Direct materials in the beginning inventory, $2,500. Conversion cost beginning inventory, $6,200. With regard to the cost during the period, direct materials, $22,252. Conversion cost, $150,536. Remember, we're going to be looking at the units started and completed, but we have to calculate the conversion cost per unit for all units and then make our final calculations. First, let's set that up. When I set it up, I'm going to take the beginning inventory and make the notation that I have 500 units at 60%. I'm going to also calculate my started and completed, and it says, as I read the question at the beginning of the period, there were 500 units in process that were 60% complete as to conversion costs, 100% as to direct material costs. During the period, 4,500 units were started and completed, so they gave me the number. That's easy to work with, 4,500. And at the ending inventory, we have 340 units, which are 30% complete. Okay, so we have some basic information. Now we can figure out what our equivalent units are. With regard to, I'm going to go ahead and do the conversion cost first. And the conversion cost, I have to consider how much I have to complete, 40%. So that's going to be 200. So I'm going to finish 40% of those 500 because 60 was already done. As to the started and completed, all 4,500 units were converted this period. As to the ending inventory, it's 340 units, and we've done 30%, so that's 102 units. So as to conversion costs, the equivalent units then will be 200, 4,500, and 102. Or 4,802 units. With regard to the materials, we'll change our color here. Let's go to green for materials. Materials, we have none in the beginning inventory because they were all added in the previous period. But we do have 4,500 started and completed because they were started this period, and we have 340 that are here in the finished inventory that aren't completed. So that's going to be 4,840. So I have now that I have my equivalent units, I have to calculate what the cost is per unit for the conversion costs. So during the period, my conversion costs were $150,536. So I'll take the 150,536, divide that by the 4,802, my equivalent units, and that's going to equal $31.35. I can multiply that now times my 4,500 units that were started and completed, and I get 141,069. I'm rounding that off. Next, with regard to the materials, direct materials added during the period were 22,252. So I take the 22,252, divide that by the equivalent units of 4,840. That equals $4.60. I'm going to multiply that times the 4,500 units, and that will equal 20,700. If I add these together, that will give me my total cost of the materials, the total cost of the units transferred that were started and completed. Looks like $161,769. And due to rounding, it would actually work out here. So if you round sooner than I did, it'll work out, and that would be the best possible